Hello?
Hello, Chrissie.
Yes.
Good afternoon, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Well, about your project now, coming to Brazil, what is it that you're going to do here?
Well, when I was in Brazil, and I really fell in love with Brazil, and especially with São Paulo.
What was that took your attention like that?
I don't know, I just went into the downtown, on Avenida São Luís, and there at the Italia building, and I just thought, I just want to be here. So I pointed to a building, and I said, wow, wouldn't it be great to have a flat there? Walked in the building, asked the concierge if I could get inside the building. The next thing I know, I was standing in someone's apartment, and I'm renting that apartment now. And the woman that I met was working for the production company who I was doing gigs for. Just coincidentally, I just happened to point to her apartment. Out of 20 million people, I chose her apartment, and she happened to be working on the same project I was. And she's rented me her flat, and then she offered me some gigs if I wanted to do some acoustic shows. I don't know, I've lost a lot of my enthusiasm. I love touring, but I kind of wanted to make a departure from the music scene in the West. Has kind of bored me, to be honest. There's nothing that really gets me too excited.
Mm-hmm.
But I was excited in Brazil, and then I saw Gaetano Veloso doing a show in a very small, like in a hotel. I think it was the first show to start promoting his new album, A Foreign Sound, which is excellent. And there was a guy playing cello with him, and I found his performance very mesmerizing. And so later when I was speaking to the woman about the acoustic shows, I said, hey, find out who that geezer was that was playing cello, because I'd love to do some acoustic shows and have, some string instruments, some acoustic instruments. And then subsequently I heard this same guy's record. It's called Moreno +2. And then I was a little embarrassed because I think the guy's just a genius. I love his album. It's my favorite album of the last, 5 years. That album and probably the Kings of Leon are my favorite albums for years. And then I was kind of embarrassed that I'd asked this genius guy to play in my band. But anyway, I met Moreno and Domenico, and Cassim I haven't met yet because he wasn't there. And they, for some inexplicably bizarre reason, they agreed to do these shows with me. So I'm coming there next month, and we'll have a few days rehearsal. And I don't know if I'll be any good, but I know they will be. So. And
are you going to have any other guests?
I met a woman in Rio, Adriana. What's her last name?
Adriana Calcanhoto.
Yeah. And she's fantastic, and she sang and played the guitar all night. I found her mesmerizing. I'm very taken with the music over there.
Did you have any contact with Brazilian music previously?
Not particularly. I'm like this rock person, and I feel I've been very restricted by I like classical music and jazz, but I didn't hear that much Brazilian music, to be honest. But now that I've heard what I've heard, I see the approach of it. It's not so much the samba rhythms and the whole different approach that way, but it's just the fact that every note seems to count, and it's very tender and much more seductive. And when I can read the translations of the lyrics, generally they're a lot more poetic and interesting. Then, rock lyrics all are, for the most part, are talking about a very degraded culture. And, I'm just tired of everything being degraded and everyone bummed out and it being depressing and talking about their drug habits and, all this stuff that's just boring, It's not the kind of stuff you want to hear in a song.
So you just fell in love with it?
Yeah.
And you're coming in the beginning of August, is it?
Sometime in August, yeah. I have some other stuff to do, but I'll get there, as soon as I can. Because and all the other things, I've rented this gorgeous flat in downtown São Paulo, and I want to spend some time there.
You said in a newspaper that you were looking for a Brazilian guy. Did you find him already?
Nah, I can't even remember saying that. Someone else mentioned that to me. I'm quite happy just to, be able to make a little music and get on with some more important things. I've had all the guys I need.
And tell me one thing, do you have any plans to record with these people that you're going to play here, like Moreno and Adriana?
Well, I don't have any plans, but if anyone records it, that's fine with me. Because, I admire these people. I'm beside myself with joy that they've even agreed to work with me. I hope it works out. You know, I don't want to let them down. But
I'm sure it will.
yeah, well, you know, we've got a few tricks up our sleeves. I'm coming with my guitar player, Adam Seymour, and I'm also going to be meeting with Greenpeace again, talking about some things, you know, and try to cook up a little action over there. I'm coming over for my cow protection. That's kind of my shtick. And, you know, so in my own sneaky way, I'm going to try to promote cow protection when I get there. You know, I'm a hippie. I'm coming over to shake some action.
Okay, thank you, Chrissie. Thank you very much.
Okay, well, I'll have to see you when I get there.
Okay, you will.
Ciao.
Bye-bye.